Majority of people want to go to United Kingdom and they're wondering what exactly they need to do in order to move comfortably and of course according to the rule of law of United Kingdom. So this video I'm going to answer all this information. But one thing I'll tell you, yes, United Kingdom is looking for you because right now they're experiencing labor shortage and they're going to give you jobs with visa sponsorship. So stay tuned. Let's watch this video up to the end and kindly subscribe to my channel. My name is Faiza and this is my channel. Welcome. All right, so you've heard the news. The United Kingdom approach to labor and migration has evolved dramatically following structural shifts from Brexit and consecutive policy overhaul. So navigating the UK system requires understanding strict rules regarding salary threshold and skills classification. So the UK labor shortage and the role of migrants. Right now, there's a huge population of migrants who have settled in United Kingdom and they ended up becoming permanent residents and end up becoming citizens of United Kingdom. They have settled down with their families. They have put down roots. They have made investments and they've lived peaceful lives in United Kingdom. But so far, United Kingdom have come up with strict rules on what you need to do to migrate ever since they did the Brexit. So today video, I'm going to share with you all that information so that it helps you and your loved ones so that you know exactly what you need to do so that you avoid issues with the government and you get being accepted once you step on UK airport. So the UK faces deep labor deficit driven by an aging workforce, early retirement and the post-Brexit end of free movement for European Union workers. To tightly regulate immigration, the United Kingdom government places eligible jobs into hierarchical framework based on the regulated qualification framework. For standard sponsorship, a job must be rated RQF level 6 or above. Graduate level roles requiring a bachelor degree or equivalent experience. That is under the level of RQF level 6. You must be under the graduate level roles requiring a bachelor degree or equivalent experience for you to qualify for that job. Then to bridge the structural gap for critical middle skill roles, then it falls under the group RQF level 3 to 5. The government utilized two targeted registers, the immigration salary list. So this involves highly specific, highly specialized roles facing severe talent deficit like biochemists and biological scientists. Those are technical sectors. Also, the temporary shortage list, that is the TSL, high demand technical and trade field experiencing immediate acute gaps such as engineering technicians, electricians, plumber, and data analysis. So the main work visa, that is the sponsorship pathway. To move to the UK from overseas, a worker must obtain a formal job offer and a certificate of sponsorship from a home office approved employer. The main avenues include the following: the skilled worker visa. This is the standard route for the vast majority of corporate engineering and tech hires. The base salary rule is as follows. The general minimum salary threshold is £41,700 per year or 100% of the specific going rate for that exact occupation code, whichever is higher. Also, salary allowances or discounts. You may qualify for a reduced general threshold of 33,400 £33,400 per year if your job is listed on the immigration salary list or you hold a PhD relevant to the job or you're a new entrant under the age of 26, a recent UK graduate or switching directly from a student to graduate visa. The skills exception, that is the TSL. If your role is a trade or technician job rated as RQF level 3-5, you can only be sponsored if the job is explicitly listed on the temporary shorted list. Dependent restrictions notice. Workers sponsored under the temporary shorted lists, that is the TSL for RQF level 3 to 5 roles, are strictly prohibited from bringing family dependents with them. All right, so the healthcare and care worker visa. So a highly specialized subset of the skilled worker visa designed to keep the National Health Service and private care facility staff. So this is what involves, especially this falls under the people who are doctors, nurses, caregivers. So basically they have a labor shortage under that area because they have a big population of elderly, and they have less workers to take care of them. So yes, they had to come up with a specialized visa for healthcare workers. It's called the health and care worker visa. So the perks, you're going to enjoy the following. Applicants benefit from fast track processing, significant reduced visa application fees, and a complete exemption from paying the standard £1,035 per year. That is the immigration health surcharge. Then the salary rule, how much you're going to earn. The baseline salary threshold is such lower, set between £25,000 and £31,300 per year, depending on the specific band or role, provided it matches NHS pay scales. The dependent role. While doctors and nurses can bring family members, care workers and senior care workers, SOEs code 6135 and 6136 are completely restricted from bringing dependents to the UK on new applications. So this is step-by-step migration blueprint. This is what you're going to do if you want to move to United Kingdom. The process is heavily controlled and must be followed as follows, chronologically. Attempting to enter the UK on a standard visa to look for work will trigger a border refusal or visa rejection. Okay, so you must follow the rules for you to be able to stay in UK with your family. Okay, yes, if you attempt to enter the UK on a standard visa, that is the visitor visa, and you try to look for work, it will trigger a border refusal or visa rejection. So this is what you need to do in order to secure your visa. First of all, you secure a licensed employer. That is step one. Apply for jobs with UK employers holding a valid Home Office sponsor license. Confirm the role fits the appropriate RQF skill level and that the offered compensation clears both the £41,700 base floor or discounted rate and the job's individual going rate. Okay. Then receive your certificate of sponsorship, that is COS. Once hired, your employer will assign you a digital COS containing a unique reference number. This document details your job title, hours, and exact salary. Then pass the background and English check. That's step 3. You must prove English language proficiency to at least B1 level via an approved secure English language test. If applicable to your home country or profession, you must also obtain a valid tuberculosis clearance certificate and a criminal record check. Okay? Then submit the visa application and pay fees. That's step 4. Apply online from your home country. You will need to pay the visa fee, the biometric enrollment fee, and the immigration health surcharge, unless on the health and care route. Attend a biometric appointment to scan your fingerprints. Lastly, the fifth step, arrive and collect your BRP. Upon entry clearance approval, you will fly to the UK. Within 10 days of your arrival, you must collect your biometric residence permit or access your digital immigration status to begin employment. The pathway to UK citizenship. The standard route to your UK passport relies on earning indefinite leave to remain, that is the ILR, also known as permanent settlement, before advancing to naturalization. So the milestone 1, these are the steps, okay? So earning indefinite leave to remain, that is the under the ILR, earning indefinite leave to remain. So you can apply for ILR after completing 5 years of continuous lawful residence on a skilled worker or health and care work visa. The absence of rule. You cannot spend more than 180 days outside the UK in any 12-month period during those 5 years under the ILR earning indefinite leave to remain. Okay, then the continuous sponsorship requirement. Your employer must confirm they still require you for the foreseeable future, and your salary must continue to meet or exceed the going rate threshold. Also, integration rules. To pass the ILR stage, you must pass the Life in the UK test covering British history and culture and demonstrate continuous English language ability. Milestone 2, transitioning to citizenship and naturalization. Okay, once you have held ILR status for a full 12 months, bringing your total time in the country to 6 years, you become eligible to apply for full British citizenship. So they're going to check the following: the good character test. The Home Office conduct exhaustive background check, ensuring you have no serious criminal record, no unresolved litigation, and no outstanding debt to the UK government, such as unpaid NHS bills. Tank compliance. is tax compliance. You must demonstrate a clean history of national insurance and income tax contribution. So once you are approved, you attend a local citizenship ceremony, take an oath of allegiance, and receive your naturalization certificate, allowing you to apply for a British passport. And that's basically the process for you to move to America, I mean to UK, and end up becoming a citizen after following step by step. If you end up skipping any of the steps that I've mentioned, you are going to be deported. So please follow the rules, because right now United Kingdom are very strict when it comes to the immigrants. They are very strict. That's the reason why they have changed the rules and regulations up to the way they are right now. So yes, I'm going to show you websites that are going to give you legit jobs that are offering visa sponsorship. So stay tuned and kindly subscribe to my channel. All right, so this is the website. It's called UK Visa Job. Find UK jobs with visa sponsorship. They have employers over 1,500, and they have over 16,506 jobs with visa, and they have over 300,000 applicants. So you need to position yourself. You need to strategize so that you're able to land that job, that interview, and secure that opportunity and get that visa sponsored job. Okay, so these are jobs. So this is a legit website. So they've worked with companies like PwC, NHS, HSBC, Deloitte, and many others. So these are the jobs which are offered here. Like for example, Apple, they have posted on this platform. They have posted and they are looking for you. We have business associate in sales consumer, Lenovo. We have graduate program auditor, under SW, Edinburgh, and many others. So they have jobs, thousand and thousand job, visa sponsorship job. So your work is just go on this platform, look at the types of jobs which are being offered, what skills do you have, apply for jobs that you know they meet the necessary skills that you have, and then from there, then do your research. When a client say, okay, let's do an interview, you have done your research, you are ready, and once you go there and you prove to them that you have the necessary skill set, trust you me, that employer is going to give you that visa. So it's been opening other job positions. It's taking too long, but anyway, let's proceed to the next platform. But one thing I'll tell you, this is a platform that has jobs and they are looking for you. Okay, let's proceed to the next platform. All right, so we have another platform that is legit. They have jobs for you, those who are interested. It's called read.co.uk. Love Mondays, find a job you love. So basically, their work is just to post jobs here every now and then, 365 days in a year, 24 hours every single day. So they have over 105,000 new jobs, and of course, which are they've added over 2,052 jobs added in the last 24 hours. Like I said, they post jobs every now and then. Yes. So please go ahead and apply. Remember, you're looking for visa sponsorship job. Yes. And make sure your CV is tailor-made to the UK CV standard template. Do not apply with a CV that is from your home country. No, they will not give you the job, by the way, if you do that. It means you don't know what you're doing. You need to follow instructions, okay? Now they have jobs and accountant, manager, finance, administration, data entry, graduate jobs, and many others. So your work is just to go here and check. This platform, they have jobs, they pay. All right. So we have, there's a job here for small business charter, CV writing masterclass, free, and all this stuff. I think also they're helping people to learn other skills. So this is a legit website. You see, they work with this international company, Kennedy, Army, Cinta, Tops, and many others. So I just want to show you guys each and everything that is here, career advice, all this. So yes, these are platform that are browse job. Let's browse for jobs. They're literally looking for you for your own best interest. They have jobs under different sector. For example, we have here, let's click on data analysis and IT. They have jobs here, like you see, trainee, intelligence analysis, data analysis, data analysis, data analysis, data analysis, data analysis, data analysis. So you click on the job that you have, you see that is interesting, that you have the necessary skill for, then look at the roles. If you have the necessary skill, then please apply. Then you book an interview. Make sure you impress the employer during an application process when you apply for that job. That's the only time you're going to impress that employer. And if they look at your cover letter, they're happy with what you've written, and they see you have the necessary skill set, and then they check your LinkedIn profile and they see the kind of skills you have indicated match with what you have put on your application, then definitely they're going to give you an opportunity. So make sure when you're applying for this job, your LinkedIn profile is also optimized and it's also branded the skills that you have, okay? Because that's the only way you attract international workers who are interested to employ you and offer you a visa. So stay tuned. Let me show you another website that you're going to get a visa sponsorship job. All right. All right, and LinkedIn.com. Yes, I went to search visa sponsorship for United Jobs, in United Kingdom jobs, and this is what they've given me. There are over 6,000. You see here, down here, they've written 6,000 visa sponsorship jobs in United Kingdom. So these are the jobs which you're finding. So 1 month ago, apply for jobs that have been recently uploaded. Do not apply for a job that was posted like what's the word, like 6 months ago or 5 months ago. Apply for jobs that have been recently uploaded, like maybe 4 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 1 week ago, 2 days ago, one day ago, or 5 minutes ago. Those are the jobs that you applied, like what they say, an early bird catches the worm. So basically, LinkedIn is another place where you can get all this opportunity. And remember, make sure you have polished your LinkedIn, you have written, you've branded it according to the skills you're looking for, you have, and optimize it so that recruiters are able to find you. Yes. So make sure the CV that you're applying for this job is CV for United Kingdom template, not your home country. That's the only way you're going to attract the employer. And when you're applying for that job, your cover letter should literally solve the solution that the employer is looking for. That's how you position yourself, you strategize, so they're able to book that interview. And then once you book your interview, make sure you've done your research about the company, you have, or you know the knowledge about the job you're gonna do, the skills required, and so that when you go for an interview, impress this employer, and you're able to book that visa and you get that job opportunity. Okay, I wish all the best. So let's proceed. This LinkedIn is a legit platform, so also you can check on there, and also you can also do your own research. So I've shown you websites where you're going to get this opportunity. So please stay tuned and kindly subscribe to my channel. Okay, guys, so I've shown you the websites where you're going to get this opportunity, visa sponsorship for United Kingdom. I've also given you the rules and regulation of what is required of you so that you're able to migrate to United Kingdom, get that visa sponsorship job, able to settle down, able to put down your roots, and able to get that job, and also eventually end up becoming a citizen of United Kingdom. Remember, the rules and regulations that have been put into place right now, they are very strict. They are trying to deter people from moving with their families at the moment. So they'll tell you, depending on the skills visa you have and the type of visa you have, they have different rules. So yes, if you end up taking any shortcut whatsoever, trust you me, they're going to deport you and they're going to lose a lot of opportunities. So yes, the reason why people want to move to UK is because it's one of the best country in the whole world. They have infrastructure, they have good education, there's greener pasture, green opportunity for you and your family and your future generation. You're able to settle down peacefully, you're able to invest, you're also able to, to do so many things because it's a free world in that country. They have systems that are operating, and that's basically what people are looking for. So yes, guys, go to UK. You want to travel there, fine, but please follow the rules and regulations. If you look at my video, I've literally taken you from step 1 up to the last step, the do's and the don'ts I've given you. So please, all this information is free of charge. People are charging over $100 just to get this consultation, and me, I'm giving you free of charge on this channel of mine. So please spread the word out, because from now on, I'm here and I'm telling you all this information. So thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel.